for going and ruining children for science, doing horrible, horrible things to them. Now that so-called stopped after the Holocaust. It didn't. They still do those things underground, and it's not just to Jewish children.
So you're not really just talking about tunnels for transportation. You're talking about like cities, towns underneath the ground.
Cities. So for example, Portugal, I believe Melbourne, and there was one more place, I believe it was in South Africa. Those three locations are the main hubs of where they do things. It's not just a government thing. There's the government, and then there's the dark government. The dark government, some people in the government, ex-presidents, vice presidents, things like that, are a part of it. Kathy O'Brien, she's a dear friend of mine. She was a part of a survivor from Operation Project MKUltra. She'll tell you about all of these. So all those things are happening. You're not talking about just a small network of individuals.
So who the hell built these tunnels? Because I mean, like we know how hard it is to build a skyscraper and just to have excavated the ground enough to be able to reinforce it and have a car park.
Think bigger.
I mean, that's a big deal. So how on earth are they building these massive structures without anybody knowing?
Think bigger and go back to ancient Egypt.
So you think that they existed?
No, I'll tell you exactly how they built them.
Okay.
There's a technology that they use to build those pyramids. They call it electromagnetic pulsation, and the higher level of that is electromagnetic laser pulsation, EMP and EMLP. Those two technologies can do a lot of great things in the world, like they used them back in the day with the pyramids to be able to communicate with other planets and levitate pyramids and things like that. And those technologies can also be used to do a lot of harm, like wipe out an entire country. It makes a nuclear bomb look like nothing compared to what we're talking about over here. So to be able to create a tunnel that's 1 kilometer wide, that's very long, that's 10, 20, 30 kilometers underground, in some cases even deeper, you're going to need some crazy technology.
Right.
Because to be able to do something like that, we're not talking about a tunnel where you need to take the stone out and bring it outside. No. It is vaporizing and creating the equivalent of like glass. That's how hot we're talking about, how fat.
TLS, the way you describe it is that they're a group trying to help the human race, I guess, to improve its situation. Are they doing something now to try and shut down these tunnels or infiltrate these tunnels and shut